Hello again, and welcome back to Right Man in the Wrong Place. My name is Luke Tatum. I react to music. Today is not a music reaction, it is just a community update. I realized that we were almost done or getting into the last section of April here, and I hadn't really done a community update. So I just wanted to say hi. And thanks for continuing to watch these music reactions and listening to my off the cuff comments and being on this wild ride through all kinds of different genres and video game soundtracks and all that fun stuff. So I'm actually only having the time to do this video because I had an appointment this afternoon that ended up canceling or rescheduling. And so I find myself with a few minutes here, about an hour, that I wanted to just put together a couple of videos. I think I'll do this one and then a reaction, and then we'll see where we get the rest of this week. It's just been wild and crazy. If y'all are relatively new to the channel or haven't watched every single one, maybe been somewhat choosy about which reactions you watch, you may not have heard these things, but I am in the financial world for my day job. I have a financial services agency and I wrote a book about money and all of these things. And so, that keeps me busy. And that is somewhat seasonal in a way. You'll find that sometimes you're just completely slammed with things to do, and it doesn't seem like there's enough hours in the day to get them all done. And then sometimes I can sort of take a breath and focus on other things. And that moment is really when this channel started to take off, when it was a little slower. So now that things are busier, I'm finding myself with less time to do this. And I have to really just drill down and focus on my team and developing that brand. We're launching a podcast over there. If any of y'all have a business of your own or anything and want to just have a podcast conversation, then that's open door. Always looking for interesting people to talk to. And so if that's you, comment about it down below. I will give you a link to the application for the podcast. It's called The Price of Time, and it's just about the long-term impacts of small decisions. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm a former podcast host. Used to have a show called Culture of Peace once upon a time, which was a more or less libertarian interview show. And I've been on lots and lots of podcasts over the years. So, I have lots of podcasting experience. I'm looking forward to being a host once again, because that's way, way overdue. But yeah, I'm going to do some more Dark Souls, Soulsborne, Bloodborne, whatever, and do some more music reactions from those games. I do have to say that I probably am not going to find myself making much progress in Elden Ring because you can't really pause the game. And that is like a must for me because I have to run around and do other things all the time, including when I'm not at work. So that's going to be tricky. I don't know. I didn't realize that was a thing until I got into it. So that's just a little bit of a note for those of y'all that have been wanting me to report back on Elden Ring. I barely touched it because I don't have time. Let's see. I think I will probably do a reaction from maybe Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. I think that's what I'll record after this video. Probably the credits theme for that. I've got some other interesting things. There's some more donation requests that have piled up. And, I just get to it when I can. I really just appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all sticking around through thick and thin with me. I think I forgot to put my overlay on this video. Well, I sure did. If you want to support the channel, there are a couple of ways to do that, although you didn't know until this moment. There's Buy Me a Coffee, Paragraph. They work differently, 2 different platforms. Paragraph's my blog. I will occasionally write on there as well. And yeah, just keep on being here. Keep on tuning in. Let me know your thoughts. I appreciate y'all, and it really does help shape the future of the channel. I'm excited for us to maybe someday get to 1,000 subscribers, because then I actually get to see what monetization is actually like. I thought that was 500 subscribers, but hey, whatever. It's not a big deal. I've got plenty to do. So, yeah, I think that's it. I just wanted to say hey in a more informal, kind of rambly sort of a way. And, this video doesn't really require editing. Just slap an intro and outro on it and we're good to go. So I just, again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for sticking around, hanging out with weird old me. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, the right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world.